If you were to recommend like a mantra or a breath or something that could be like a quick fix, what would you suggest?
Well, the computers and the technology is speeding up so fast. So you guys are very much at the forefront of all of that. So because the psyche of the AI is just massively increasing, you have to keep your system, body, mind, spirit, very clear so you can keep up. And you have a lot of weight, stress management, and you have, risk and all this stuff, this like high stakes scenarios that you run every day. So you need to relieve the pressure, because otherwise you're just going to wear it on your face. You're going to wear it on your body, and your system and your health won't be good. But there is one breath you can do. So one guy I knew he was in stocks. And so he used to watch his screen all day long for the stocks, right? And so when the stock was going down, right, he said in his physical body, he would start to like panic, right? He would be like, he would panic. He'd feel it here. His breath would get short. Everything would get tight. His stomach would hurt. So he started doing this, and he wore like a suit, Wall Street type. He started going like this. 4 in, you can do it with me. 4 out. So I'm doing 4 inhales in and 4 strokes. And then 4 strokes out. And so you could just do that breath, right? That's a very balancing breath. So what he would do is he would be watching his screen. He'd feel his body go into a stress state, and he wouldn't make it some big religious yoga, thing. He just was in his suit. He had his coffee right next to him. He's looking at the numbers, and he would go, he would just do that breath. And he said the numbers never went up. He said the numbers didn't go up, but they stayed going down. But my body didn't retain the stress that it usually retained. My system was clear. So you can definitely do that. And if you want to make it even more powerful, you could say Om Namo Gurudev Namo, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times beforehand to yourself. And then you do that breath. 4 inhale in. 4 exhale out through the nose. That's a simple breath. That's it. And then it will help relieve that pressure, and so you don't hold the stress. And then another breath you can do, and this is very, very, very powerful. You can do it very discreetly. So you just take the tongue, you bite the tip of the tongue, like that, and then you inhale deep. And then you exhale deep through the tongue. And so when I'm inhaling, what's happening is I'm inhaling and my stomach is going out like this. The stomach is expanding. And then when I exhale, the stomach comes in. And a lot of times people have the breath wrong. So when you inhale, my stomach is going out, and then I'm exhaling, it's coming back in. But this is very relaxing. So you could just sit at your computer and you could do this. Everybody try it right now. Bite the tongue and then inhale with me. And then exhale.
It is so calming and even a little cooling. It's
very cooling. You could do that once. Do it 1 to 3 times. It will take you 10 seconds, but it will change your energy completely, and it will rebalance you. And the other technique that you can do is just place the fingers like this, and you could just press them together like this. This balances the brain. right? It balances the brain and it balances the skeletal system. So you can be in a meeting and you can just be going like this, and it can completely change your energy field. So everybody just try this. I'm going to hold my hands up like this so you can see, but you can just hold it down in your lap. Or, I'll do this at red lights when I'm driving, right? But do you feel the balance? And I'm applying a pressure between the hands because there's lots of meridian points and acupuncture points in these hands. And so when I apply a pressure and move them, I'm balancing my whole system. It's very, very powerful. So you could just be like, hey, I'm in this meeting and I'm starting to get a little off balance. I can't go like this and I can't go like this. So I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And nobody will think anything of it.
Right. I really like this one.
I do too. And one last thing that you can do too, if you're in a meeting and you feel like you need help with your communication, what you can do very discreetly under the table is you take the thumb and you hold down the pinky fingers like this. And this helps your communication. So very discreetly, I'll have my hand down here, and there's a conference table or my desk or whatever, and I'm on the phone with somebody, and I just do this, but I'm gonna hold my hands up here, but you hold yours in your lap. Okay, so close your eyes and do not apply it. So have the hands completely open and feel the energy in your body. And just kind of tune in. And now take the thumb and hold down the pinky finger and feel the difference. You should feel more consolidated. Okay, so that's a very powerful way, very discreet. You can open up your communication when you're in a meeting and you need an extra boost.
Sacca